very impressed by what they've done. They went all out. I mean, they've been thinking about it and working on it for a while. They thought about what their projects were trying to say, what the message was, what they wanted their audience to know, and they really expressed it very well.
My project is 1,000 Hidden Words. It's a photographic installation. It seeks to answer the question of if the insecurities that people face when being photographed can be captured on print photography. I use observational photography, and while they were preparing for the photo shoot, I captured pictures, then followed with the final shot, which was a portrait photo shoot. Afterwards, I interviewed the participants and asked them question concerning, what were they most concerned with about their physical appearance. And based on their answers, it's how I selected the photos from the observational shoot.
Dancing on Tables is an audio CD compilation of 4 songs, but it's using the genre and the medium of calypso music.
1 times 2 is 2. I will buy up there for you.
What my project is about is testing the social and cultural connotations of calypso music to teach the multiplication timetables for children. 2 major reasons for my inspirations behind this. 1, the culture of Trinidad and Tobago in the form of calypso music. 2, the future of our country in the hands and in the minds of education with our children. My display is a very interactive display. As you can see, it's full of colors, it's vibrant. It actually says, touch me, engage with me, use me. And that is what you want children to do. You want them to get a part of and become a part of the material.
The name of my project is Our World, Our Story. It's a street photography project. So I spent the last probably 8 months or so taking pictures of random things on the street. The main theme is Trinidad and Tobago culture. It's about food, it's about how we dispose of trash, it's about how we enjoy carnival, it's about how we interact as people. It's a website, so obviously I had to make it really interactive. I try to incorporate different forms of technology, so you have tablets, you have television, you have laptops, and of course anybody could log on from their phone.
The YouFit campaign is a multi-platform marketing project that focuses on the social components of fitness activities. It's really focused on various aspects of fitness to help people find their ideal fit based on who they are. Given the barrage of choices that you have now in the fitness world, I did it from my personal perspective where I felt confused and I couldn't really stick with anything in particular. I used what I called a YouFit package with a personality test and a questionnaire to actually get people to express their personality, to help people find where they really fit based on their personal routine.
The name of my project is Sounds Like Us. It's an EP album that uses the public to garner sound effects that can be used in the album. So all the sound effects you hear were chosen by the public, and then I composed 4 original songs. Anybody I saw and all my friends, and I pretty much had one question to ask them, which was, what sound do you associate with Trinidad and Tobago? And all the answers I got, they form the basis of what I can use as a sound effect in the musical album.
What Developing a Hybrid is a film on the animation sector and the development process of creating a new mode of documentary filmmaking. What this story has incorporated is that while focusing on the medium, I also try to see if I can find a way forward in terms of investigating the animation sector in Trinidad and Tobago.
The name of my project is Interracial Love. It's a photography installation about interracial couples. Basically, what I wanted to display is a lot of the times you walk around and you see different people, holding hands or laughing and stuff like that. And you see a lot of relationships and you see it in families. And I wanted to explore the process of interracial relationships. What I decided to do was get to know them a little bit, go out and hang out with them, and then choose a setting that I think was fitting for their personality. They're basically just like any other relationship. It's just different races or ethnicities.
The name of my project is Powder. So it's a feature documentary. Growing up, I used to see a lot of people around the neighborhood powdering their necks and chests, and I never really wanted to ask why. So my project is basically about trying to change the perception people have on people that powder their necks and chests. It's also also trying to actually answer the question as to why they do it. And it's as simple as we think, to keep cool.
My project is entitled A Reflection of Self. It's a poetry and imaging book. The intention was for me to capture what I thought to be the personality and the essence of photographers through looking at their body of work. The inspiration actually came from a quotation that I came across while doing research for the project, which stated that you can discern the personality of a photographer just based on their body of work. So I thought to myself, well, I should be able to reflect that via different medium, and that medium was poetry. The name of my project is called The Twisted Tales of Trinidadian Folklore, a collection of short stories. And what I did, I added modern elements to the traditional folklore characters and the stories. I made the setting modern. I also changed the characters' physical characteristics. Let's say the larger breast. She has a hoof and she wears traditional colonial clothing. So in her modern version, she actually looks like a normal person. She actually has on like a tongue maxi dress, and she looks like an average 20-something-year-old. The aim of it is basically to get younger children to get interested in the traditional folklore.
What I liked this year, it was very simple, but it wasn't simplistic. So they used very few elements to try to get the message across. But overall, it's a combination of working with their hands, working with what is provided for them, and then buying different things and putting it all together and creating one kind of cohesive message, one particular art piece that they could be proud of. They thought about everything, the visuals, the audio. They really looked for quality stuff. And I'm very happy. I'm very, very, very happy about that.
I feel a lot relieved about it because everything I had envisioned, it's actually better.
It's good because I feel even more capable and confident in my abilities.
Challenging at times, but I guess that makes you a stronger person.
The environment at SBCS is very warm and welcoming.
It was a good experience because lectures are very helpful, classes engaging, and I like the balance between, of course, theory and practical.
It rightly positioned me for the industry itself, so that I came out with not just an understanding but applicative knowledge. And getting to work along with my peers helped me to understand how to interact and engage with persons within the media.